Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Today I had two bits of news about Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain that I wanted to bring to your attention regarding the system requirements on the PC as well as the PC release date. Now, it was initially thought that the game wasn't going to come out on the same day as PC because of a press release by Konami. But now an updated release by Konami states that the game will be coming out on the same day as console, September 1st, 2015. The release says, "We initially did not think it would be possible to get such an epic game out onto PC in time for launch alongside its console counterparts, but all involved have worked diligently to meet the demands of our PC consumers. Now PC users will be able to explore the vibrant and beautifully realized locations and set pieces that elevate Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain beyond all other action titles. We feel confident that Steam users will be satisfied with the contents we'll provide for the Steam version." So that sounds pretty good. I'm glad that they are going to be getting the game out on the same day as consoles. Hopefully that doesn't bode negatively for the PC release, because I'm hoping for a good port of this game, as we did get a really good port of Ground Zeroes. The game ran very well, very smooth, had a decent amount of options in there that we could tweak as PC users, and I would expect no different for Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. And as a big fan of the series, I am looking forward to Big Boss's epic conclusion on September 1st, 2015. Now, they also did release the minimum and recommended system requirements for PC for MGS5, and looking at the minimum system requirements, we see that we do need a 64-bit operating system, which has become a more and more common thing nowadays. For the processor side of things, they're saying an i5 4460. For graphics, a GTX 650, 2GB or better, basically DirectX 11 card is required. Hard drive, 28 gigabytes of available space, and sound card, DirectX 9 compatible, but the game is actually going to be DirectX 11 itself. Looking at the recommended requirements, also still a 64-bit OS. The processor they've bumped up to an i7, although I'm sure if you're running an i5 quad-core, you're going to be just fine running this game. Based on when I did run Ground Zeroes earlier this year, the game ran absolutely fine on my old 3570K, and I don't see any reason why the Phantom Pain would be any harder to run, basically, since it's the same engine and the graphics look identical, unless they've gone ahead and really ruined the port somehow this time around. But yeah, I think it'll run absolutely fine on a quad-core i5 or an AMD. You're not going to have any issues running this game, in my opinion. As far as the memory is concerned, they do say that you need 8 gigabytes of RAM for the recommended system requirements. It was actually 4 gigabytes on the minimum. I had skipped over that there. And the graphics is a GTX 760 for the recommended system requirements, which isn't too bad. That's pretty reasonable. That's like a mid-spec PC. So if you're out there running a mid-range PC, I'm sure you're going to be absolutely fine running this game. And just to go back again to Ground Zeroes, my experience on that was that the game ran absolutely fantastic, and I see no reason why someone running a mid-range PC with something like a 760 would have any issues getting 60 frames on this game at 1080p. Whether you want to play at 4K or not, that's going to be a different story, but even for someone with a half-decent system, I think you should be able to run the game at 1440 or 4K without really breaking a sweat, because it was really well optimized. Still, the same 28 gigabytes of available space is required for the recommended version of the game, so it is going to be a decent size install, 28 gigabytes. That's nothing to sneeze at, but I'm looking forward to this game. Like I said, I love Big Boss. He's my favorite, Snake character throughout the entire series of the Metal Gear Solid games, so just looking forward to this title and seeing his conclusion of his story and where everything picks up, post MGS3 and Peace Walker. Want to see all of that just, come to an end and see everything that happens there. So hopefully I'll be bringing you guys more coverage of this game as we get closer to its launch on September 1st. Let me know down in the comments below if you're planning on picking up Metal Gear Solid 5 and if you want to see more coverage of this game as we do draw closer to its release. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, guys. I will catch you next time. Ta-ra. I don't know why I always turn my head away after I say ta-ra. It's like, ta-ra. And then I look at the mic. Like, what's over here? There's nothing over here. This is just a mic. There's nothing. I have no reason to be ta-raing and then, what? Every time, though. Every time, without fail. Ta-ra.